Hi teachers, it's Dawn, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to create Pear Decks. You can use it in numerous ways. You can just add Pear Deck slides to existing slides that you already have. So this is just a random position and motion 5.1 slide deck that I have from last year, and if I wanted to, I could just add some things to this. So right here on add-ons, I want to open my Pear Deck for Google Slides. You always want to make sure up here in the corner that you're in your school account. And there's lots of different things that you can do. They do have templates, so you could go in here and add certain templates. There are some beginning of the lesson, during the lesson, and end of the lesson activities. So maybe at the beginning of the lesson, I just want to know what they learned about the homework from last night. So I'm going to put this at the beginning. And if you look over here, when I'm doing this presentation, I would have my title slide, and then maybe we talk about, all right, what did you learn from the homework last night? You can change these pictures if you want to. You can change the question. You could change the background to match the colors in your presentation if you wanted to. Very important though, don't touch this bar on the bottom, okay? That's what makes it a Pear Deck slide, so don't touch that. So now as we're going through the presentation, my first slide is just the title. The second one, they're going to interact and tell me what they learned from the homework. In this case, probably it was some sort of physics, position, or motion homework. And then we could start talking about the new information in here. So again, there are all these different templates. So maybe during the lesson, I want to see how well they understand it. So maybe we talk about reference point, and then right after that, I ask them an opinion question about reference point. And it again will pop up right after, okay, whether you agree or disagree. And again, you can change this. So you could change this to, do you agree or disagree, something about position or something about motion. And then kids will drag this little dot over to the agree or the disagree side, or they could be somewhere in the middle. So again, there's lots of different templates that you can use. There are also some specific content ones. So like in the science one, there are specific ones for periodic table and atoms and all sorts of different topics. There's a lot of graphic organizers in here, which I like quite a bit. So kids could have, you know, Venn diagrams or cause and effect or lab reports or whatever. They can draw on them. They can add text to them. They can add numbers to them. So these are the templates. You could also go just to one slide, maybe this one, and you could add a question. So these are the templates. Now if I'm down here, I want them to answer some text. So I'm just going to click text. It's going to double check, do I really want to add this interactive question to my slide? And you can see down here, it changed, okay? And maybe here my question is, what does this slide have to do with motion or something like that, right? And then in a text box, they would answer that and we would talk about that. So you can use the templates or you can just add these things to slides that are already there. So that's if you're using an existing slideshow. You can also start a new one. And remember, this is Google Slides, so you want to start a Google slide. Again, you want to go to your add-ons and add your Pear Deck extension over to the side here. And again, there it is. So you could start with a blank presentation if you wanted. You could use some of the templates. You could work on your presentation and create it as you go. But that's the basics of Pear Deck. It's super easy to start. In my next video, I'm going to show you guys how it actually works with students, so you can see that side of it. The free Pear Deck, you get text, choices, numbers, and websites. You do not get the drawing and the draggable. So that's the difference. In the free version, you get the top 4. You don't get these bottom 2. You do get all of these templates also, so you can still use it. You just can't use the drawing or the draggable templates, okay? So if you have the free version, which anyone can have that one, you still have access to all the top ones, okay? All right, let me know if you guys have any questions.